A video of a supposed Slovenian M55S being destroyed started circling on the internet. Of course, the tank was operated by Ukrainians and was supposedly knocked out by artillery. But the video cuts to the tank already being knocked out without showing what actually happened, so we cannot know for sure if it was actually the artillery that did this. Now, this tank is actually not an M55S. For whatever reason, this video started circulating everywhere, as if the M55S is some special tank that is hard to destroy or something, but I digress. As I was saying, this is not an M55S. This, at least to me, appears to be a T-64BV, probably the T-64BV model 2017, or at least upgraded with thermals. Let me explain. While the tank is driving, it is not so easy to tell what exact model it is, but already the turret shape does not appear to match the one of M55S. But when the tank gets knocked out, we get somewhat of a close-up on it, and I can tell with pretty big certainty that it is not an M55S tank. First of all, M55S has ERA that goes all the way from the turret front to the turret sides. This tank appears to have ERA placed on the turret front only, or at least does not have a continuation to the turret sides. The ERA placement appears to be very similar to the one of T-64BV. Then, if we look even closer on the turret, we can see that the tank has two separate sights for the gunner, just like the T-64BV does. M55S has only one main gun sight, with both night and day channel, while those are separate on the T-64, just like the tank that got knocked out in the video has. The open hatch is also very much the same like on the T-64. On the M55S, open hatch on the left turret side is positioned more straight up when opened, and is larger. The hatch on the side where the heavy machine gun is opens on the opposite side where the HMG is facing, and is also very large. On this tank that does not appear to be the case. Instead, these appear to be the T-64 style hatches, where the gunner's hatch opens much more angled towards the front and is smaller. And the hatch on the HMG side can't even be seen in the video, partly because on T-64BV the hatch opens towards the machine gun and is also much smaller. The HMG also appears to not be the Desheka machine gun placed on M55S tanks, but looks more like the Ukrainian-made heavy machine gun that they mounted on some T-64BV tanks. And the biggest giveaway that this is not an M55S tank is the fact that this tank has the famous log on the back of the tank. M55S does not have this log, it instead has towing hooks placed there. T-64 on the other hand does have it. Therefore, based on all of this, I would say that this is not an M55S tank, but rather a T-64BV. Possibly the 2017 model with thermals, which is a bigger loss for Ukraine than the M55S, since that is practically a T-55 tank with ERA and a 105mm gun. Nothing really spectacular about it. As I said, I have no idea why this got that much attention. I even saw some pro-Russian accounts praise this as if it is somehow important. If they knew this was just another T-64, they wouldn't have cared that much, just saying. That would be all. If you like my content, you can consider supporting me on Patreon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a nice day.